We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You been on the water?
No, I haven't been on the water. I'm craving it.
I thought you went.
No, the wind and then
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
the
right. That's
heat.
right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
170 degrees every day. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's been hot, man. It's been super hot. I tell you what, that daggone umbrella. I don't know how I went so long without it, man. That
Yeah.
that that umbrella is a lifesaver, dude.
I
It's a
imagine.
lifesaver big time.
Yep.
I don't think I'll ever go without it again. I got one from a little John boat too,
Right.
but I hadn't installed it yet. Got a lot of people in the chat already over there. Been chatting it up a little bit. I had to step away for a minute. I had a few things to get taken care of to get us situated for tonight. Let's talk about summertime fishing.
Yep.
Uh, I did get a chance to go night fishing, and I had a couple ideas that Steve talked to one of his buddies. He was like, "Man, I'm telling you," he said that them fish be stacked on brush piles. Well, you know what? I'm going. So let me go out here and just do another. I mean, you can't never say never when you're dealing with these fish. And a person that has a closed mind or a single track mind when it comes to fishing for crappie, they're not going to be very successful. If you only got one way of doing things, uh, it hinders you from being consistently on crappie. I talk a lot about being consistent with catching crappie. And to do that, you just have to have an open mind and be willing to try different techniques, different tactics, different areas, different styles.
Yep.
All that matter. A person that say, "Oh, I only do this and I only do that," they're not going to tell you all the skunks that they get,
Right.
and they're going to definitely come. It's just like the other day, man. I went out there, and I mean, they would not touch anything that I had been using for the past month. Blue shiner, gold dust, that black diamond. What other colors was I using?
Gold dust pearl.
Gold dust pearl. Even orange. Orange was hot
Yeah.
for a little while. They wouldn't touch none of that. I had to go with a hand tie, and I hadn't had to do that. That's almost like using minnows almost now. I mean, hand tie is still a jig, but I like the challenge
Right.
of making them bite. So hello to everybody over in the chat. We got Super Dave, of course. The man drop all the links. He's and we got Slick too. Let me go and throw both of them in that same boat. Both of them are moderators over there, and they keep the chat clean for us. Any of the links that you see Super Dave post up, they are safe. He comments in the chat a lot.
Yep.
Replies to a lot of the questions over there. I wish I could fish with this guy. I've never shook hands with him, never met him. But we have talked for several years. Even before I started this live, we would talk on different platforms. And one of these days, I hope to be able to fish with him. Slick, me and him, we fish together, and I know him fairly well. Big Les, LBG, the lost guy. I thought he was going to be on tonight. I don't think he had to work tonight, but he might pop in a little later on. Fred, what's going on, my man? Fahim, how you been doing, my man? Good to see
Hey,
you.
Fahim.
There's Miss Stephanie. Oh, to let everybody
Hey,
know,
Miss
Miss
Stephanie.
Stephanie, Miss Bertha, everybody. I forget everybody that I sent jigs to. I've got everybody taken care of except for the local guys. The local guys, I'm not gonna mail it to you because ain't no sense in wasting. Yeah, I'm tight. Yep, I am. And I can hand that off to you without mailing it. Rick, what's going on, my man?
Hey, Rick.
Who else we got here? Squiddo, what's happening, my man?
Yeah, I seen Rick had a bunch of bluegill. He said he caught
Is this the same Rick?
107. Yeah,
Is this the
107.
okay? Is that the
Yeah.
same Rick though?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
super cool. That's what's up. Who else we got here?
Super Dave, what's happening?
Slick real problems. JR, what's going on, my man?
Hey, JR.
Who else we got? I see JR went out today.
Yeah,
He said that the wind was, I mean, that wind was bad.
man.
Today was my off day, so I didn't get out. Got stood up yesterday. Uh,
Slick.
I didn't think that would happen anymore, but I still got it. It's
Yeah.
okay though. Fishing 14, what's going on, my man?
Hey, what's happening, Fishing 14?
We need rain, but not too much.
Yeah. We ain't
Devon,
had
what's
one in
going
a
on,
while.
dude? You say he caught 10 today in Louisiana. Wasn't too hot.
Oh, cool. Good day.
Cool. No jigs were on in
Yeah.
the process.
Yeah. Mhm.
Ooh, man. Rick says bad dry there. Yeah, my grass crunches when I step on it now.
Yeah.
Reels in motion. What's going on?
What's up, Rim?
More anybody here in the chat? Anybody here do any night fishing? I wanna talk about night fishing because I'm struggling. I'm not scared to say I'm struggling. Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm not going out there getting skunked. I'm catching fish. It's just that it's not consistent. And the amount of fish that I know is in Lake Houston, there ain't no way I should be seeing one or two fish scattered as bad as I am. So anybody out there, especially if you live scope for them, even minnow fishing, carp, lighted carp, what, however you fish for them with a minnow, what depth are you finding your fish, and what techniques are you using to find them? Houston fishing team, what's going on, man? He said he got a limit last Friday. Okay, that's cool, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yes, sir. There's Torque.
Hey, Torque.
Good to see him back. Big Rand, that's a new name.
What's
Columbus,
happening, big
Ohio.
little man? Okay, cool.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Close out the live chat, hit the thumbs up button, then join the live chat again.
Yep. I did mine already.
That helps. That helps get the algorithms working over there at YouTube, and everybody know I need it on my views on YouTube. I'm not gonna pay for views and all of that crap. So, person that want to learn about crappie fishing or talk about crappie fishing, that's what we're gonna do. He said his Bass Pro Shops Micro Light Plus did the business for sure. That's what's up.
Cool.
Fahim said all the fish in Lake Wichita are dead or dying. There are thousands of dead fish lining the banks around the lake.
Man, I
Did
wonder
y'all have
why.
an algae? Probably an algae bloom
Hmm.
depleting the oxygen, I'm willing to bet. Unless there's some type of chemicals being introduced into the lake.
Yeah.
Dark Horse says, what's up, SK and Steve, and all the people, all the crappie lovers around the globe listening at work. Steve got that black magic and orange magic in the mail yesterday. Got to put them in the rotation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, send me some slab pictures. I love seeing pictures.
Dace,
Hey, Dace.
Mike Jones,
Mike Jones.
the Bullock Experience. What's going on, my man?
Hey, the Bullock Experience. What's happening?
Rick, Quentlin,
Hey, Rick.
Walter,
Quentin. Walter.
C and B. What's going on, my man?
CNB. What's happening?
I've seen this guy out on the lake a couple times. I've really never just about every time I see him, I got clients in the boat, so I ain't never been able to just talk to him and
Okay.
kick it with him.
Yeah, I see his YouTube video stuff.
Yeah, he's on YouTube. Yes, ma'am, Miss Stephanie. I know I'm way late, but hey, uh, it's like I say, if you got a word from SK that he's gonna do something, it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but you can guarantee one thing, and that is it's gonna happen. It is gonna happen. Crappie Rick.
Crappie Rick.
There, see it.
Hey, Sid. The Mississippi slabs.
Yes, sir. Eric Daniels.
Hey, Eric.
Rick, yeah, I've been after the gills. It's all y'all's fault.
Yeah, I think he said Lake Nacogdoches.
Yeah, yeah, I seen
Yeah.
that. Yep.
Hey,
If it
Kenneth.
wasn't so far away, I'd love to fish it, man. That's
Yeah,
about 3 hours from me.
right.
There's Abe, Kenneth. It's
Hey,
crazy the amount of people that comes here every week to
yep.
talk about crappie fishing. Rick says fishing by docks under a light pole near rocks.
Okay,
Okay.
at night.
Yeah. Anybody else fish? There you go. Hashtag crappie night fishing.
Yep.
Houston fishing team says the bigger fish are hanging on the bottom. I caught a few with mud on them, so you just got to stay on them. I use the magic bait and live minnows. That's what's up.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
What depth? What depth were you in? Bubba G.
Bubba G, what's happening?
JR say crappie bite Lake Houston was good at 6 to 9 a.m. When the heat turned up, the big ones went deep in
Yeah.
structure. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot too. I've been seeing that a lot. Still on the downsized jig bite. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
There's Miss Bertha.
Hey, Miss Bertha.
Man, on weekends are tough, dude. I'm
Yeah.
talking about. I try not to touch the weekends. Not me, especially the areas that you seen me in, and that I man, it's tough over there, dude.
Oh,
That beach up there has ruined that river fishing.
man.
And they just run up there, turn around, come right back. Run up there, turn around, come right. I mean, it's just a constant. You see the same boats over and over and over. Where they get the money for gas, I can't tell you.
Right.
I can't tell you where they get the money for gas. How do you guys know what size bait to use? Bubba, do you have Livescope? I'll tell you this. I'll talk to you both ways. Without Livescope, I had a rule that if I went 3 to 5 minutes without a bite, I'd be changing colors and or profile. With Livescope, you see it immediately. You can, if you got 3 or 4 fish that stand on their tail, follow that jig up, and then turn away. They telling you, hey, I want to eat. I just don't want to eat that.
Yeah.
And that's what man, I'm telling you. Sometimes I'll go with one fish. If I have one or two fish turn away, and I got usually 3 or 4 rods in the boat with me, and they all got different baits. It could be different colors or different usually I got one rod set up with a micro bait, and then two others with like a maybe a 2.4 or 1.3 1 3/4 stinger tail, and I just switch between those rods and watch the reaction of those fish. Uh, and that's the most important thing. I sent you the link. Check your email. Let me know if you didn't get it. I'll text it to you. But with live scope, man, a lot of people they want to just look at the fish, but me, I'm paying attention to the reaction of that fish to my bait, and that tells me if I'm using the right thing or not. Fish 14 say he going tomorrow. Good
Oh,
luck out
yeah.
there, man.
Yeah. Good luck, man.
Chris, Pontoon Jody's in the house. Long
You
time no
too,
see.
Jody.
How's
What's
everybody?
happening?
Good to
Doing
see
good.
you.
Doing good.
J Dub.
J Dub, what's happening?
Ron says good. He's from Indianapolis.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Indiana.
Yeah. How's the crappie fishing up there? There's Diversity Love.
Yeah. Hey, diversity love.
So I still don't see it. So am I the only one that's curious about crappie fishing or that's tried it at night? Let me know. Still a shallow water bite. We've been having water temp, man, 79 to 81. That's
Oh,
wintertime
man.
temps for down here.
Yeah.
Y'all are lucky up there, man. Oh, you say you don't have live scope. So yeah, I mean 3 to 5 minutes without a bite, man,
Yeah,
and especially if it's a pile that you've caught fish on before,
right.
make a few changes. My motto, I was a beast with moving back then too, and you have to put that work in to have several options. And if you're not getting bit, even after changing a few bait colors or sizes, even without live scope, hey man, and another big thing too is without live scope. I know you probably got a unit on up front to know how high that brush pile comes up. Another big thing that I had, and I see this a lot with live scope, there'll be the bigger fish will be up at the top of that brush pile sometimes. And if you fish, you just drop your jig down there to the bottom like so many people do, and work that pile from the bottom up, you're gonna spook off a bunch of the fish that are up top. So take your time and fish that pile top down. And what I mean by that is the depth of it. Keep your jig up around the top. And excuse me, and then work that jig, slowly into it. And then if you can get down there and click on a few limbs and don't get a reaction or a tick or bump or something, you excuse me, y'all, what's going on here? I need another drink of water or something. But moving is just as important as making those changes on those piles. Yeah, Bluegill ain't replied to me. Did you check your email, Bluegill?
I sent him it too.
Okay,
I sent him a text.
okay. I'm almost sure it was caused by oxygen issue with the water. This happened previously about 8 or 9 years ago. Man, it's so hot right now
Yeah,
that
it's
the
probably
least
that
little
heat.
thing, yeah, if you get
Yeah,
an algae bloom with that water temp as hot as it is now, it's gonna kill a bunch of those fish.
man, I hate to see that.
Yep. What species was it that it mostly took out? Hopefully not the crappie.
Yeah.
Jesse, what's going on, my man?
Hey, Jesse.
There's Ford. He said, Devon said, send LBG the link. Ain't nobody seen him in 2 months. All right. Oh, I lost my spot, y'all. Am I that far behind? I can't be. But I guess I am. How much is Live Scope? Steve, what's your best price on a
Probably 18, 1900. It's probably the cheapest.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
with a
send
9 inch.
send send Steve a email.
Yeah, Limits
It's
Tackle on
it's
Facebook or email. Yeah,
yeah, super easy.
yeah,
Lemonstackle@gmail.com,
yeah.
or you
I
can
give
hit
you a
him up
couple
on Facebook.
options. Yeah,
Yeah. He's a electronics dealer,
yeah,
all of
yeah.
it. JR said, "Hey, long lost LBG, D Sauce is in the
Hey,
house.
D
What's going
Sauce,
on,
what's
my man?"
going on?
I still ain't got to any comments. I seen that one comment about night fishing. That's it. T Will.
What's up, T Will?
I tell you what, I really, really enjoyed the night that I was out there, and I've put several hours in night fishing. Not necessarily this year, but previous years. And several nights with live scope. Now, before I'm gonna tell you, I gave up on them without live scope. I go out there, set lights up. I was using that. Everybody's telling me to use live bait, but if it ain't with jigs, man, it takes the challenge away, and it's just not exciting for me. And okay, y'all, give me just a split second. Let me see if I can get LBG taken care of real quick.
Yeah, I text them the link.
Yeah, but he needs it.
Email.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not for sure. Let me see if I can get this handled real quick.
I'm gonna grab a
But like I
water real quick.
Okay, like I was saying, I basically gave up on trying it, without live scope. And okay, what I'm gonna do, LBG, is send it to. I got a couple of different emails for you, so I'm gonna send it to. I'm not for sure if we on the same page on the emails or whatever. Anyway, I got that sent. Okay. Now back to this, and basically gave up without live scope because the fish would disappear. I knew they were disappearing from the brush piles before I had live scope on Lake Houston. Um, and I still see that with live scope. Uh, it's a wait to me. It's a waste of time. Even trying to fish brush piles up, I just bypass. So it's just all open water that I'm chasing these fish at night. Weekends is definitely the time to fish here too. Weekdays. Something wrong with my glasses, y'all. Weekdays are the best time. Yep. But work interferes, unfortunately. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I used to be that weekend warrior, and you just have to deal with it. Rick says, I don't have live scope. I do pretty well. I just find them on the side imaging and fish them.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Look at here, y'all.
All right.
What's going on, man?
What's happening, man?
Not much, man. Y'all doing all right?
Doing
Doing
good.
great. Doing great. Good
Good,
to see you
good.
back on the show, bro.
Mm.
Yeah,
Drum
man.
roll.
Hey, let me hold a million. Let me hold a million.
The
Come on, come on, get it. I got about a
show's
couple of
yours. Go ahead, man.
them.
Everybody want to know what
Yeah,
you've been up to. I'm gonna let you have the flow. We know you've been to Alaska. We know that you're still hitting the crappie in the head out
Yep.
there, man. What you been having going on?
Bluegill.
man.
Yeah, I've been
Been
to all in
fishing.
Louisiana, bluegill, they're all that.
Hey, man, been on the go, been working. They say you work hard, you play hard. So I've been
Yep.
working and playing hard. So it's been a
That's
good
what's
deal
up.
the last couple of months for me, man. I had some fun.
Yeah.
I done had some fun. But yep. It's back good to be back on the show though. I know it's been a
Yep.
minute. It's
Yep.
been a minute though.
Everybody been asking questions, but I know me and you've been talking about that night fishing too.
Oh yeah.
That's what we've been talking about.
Yeah, I used to do it a lot before I moved out here.
Yeah.
You know, using shiners back home, fishing
Oh,
that long
okay.
black lake. Well, that lake, my home lake, Caney Lake, is go out there doing. I think the summertime it was. You can catch them out there, but at Black Lake in Campton, go around by the end of September, October. They start at nighttime. You can do good under the bridge. Used to, but I don't know if it's still like that or not.
No, it'd be cool. A fishing tournament at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do bass tournaments at night
Yeah.
up there. They do bass tournaments at night up that
Yep.
way. Yeah, you can do it. Just got to be careful. You know what I mean? Know where you're running.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Greg mentioned that he fish around lights at night.
Yep.
You fish around nights at night here, you're gonna be fighting with the white bass.
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you, the white bass on this lake, they stack at the lights at night.
Yeah, I know here they shoot docks at night that are lit up.
For real.
Yeah.
Even bluegill, they catch them at night. Them docks
Huh.
that have them green lights. Yeah. Big
Mm-hmm.
old show copper nose at night.
Okay.
And Lander say he's only garfished at night.
Okay.
Tim say I got nothing for you, SK, on nighttime. Fishing before live scope dropped green light. Got a few. Sorry. Nighttime is lazy time.
Yep.
Watch them cat poles.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of catfishing.
Yeah.
Well, I done them at night during the spawn. You can catch them at night during the
Oh yeah,
spawn
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Good.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just troll the banks.
Yep.
Banks, yeah.
And you can catch it with jigs too, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep, that's the easy
Yep.
time. I'm talking about dead middle of the
Like,
summer when
uh,
it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard. It's hard because sometimes they really don't want to bite that jig at night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just you got to entice them real good.
yeah.
Right.
Rick say he caught some fish the other day, purple and pearl.
Okay.
Purple is another. Purple and red, just I've tried, man. It just don't.
Right.
Those are colors that just don't do well for me.
Right.
I had purple and white.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. That was on Conroe though.
Landerer say that he'll definitely go crappie. Good fellowship. Devon talking about he's gonna fish some tournaments.
Okay.
Haven't been this year yet due to my schedule. It's been changing though. That's what's up.
Yep.
No slack outdoors. I haven't seen water temperatures above 74 this year here in Colorado. We have
Oh
had
man.
cooler to normal summer. Haven't reached 100 this summer. Wow. Y'all lucky, dude.
Man.
We've been having weeks of 100-degree temps down here. It's been
Yeah,
hot.
it's been hot. It has been hot.
Yep. Slick, you ain't going fishing. I'm just going to tell it like it is. Don't say Bobby Garland around SK. You ain't got nothing against him. Not a thing. I just, I'm not going to, I can't do it. JBL, hot on Toledo Bend. 2, slow bite.
Yeah.
Oh, slow night. Okay. Really hadn't need to do night fishing because bite good in daytime. Yeah, the bite's good here. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's good. It's still been tough on the even on the daytime bite. But I'm just trying to beat the heat.
Right.
And I have several customers that's willing to go on some night trips. But
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I just haven't done it yet. Hey,
yeah,
John.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna put some time in coming soon. Jigs up say Bobby Garland, itty bitty, and bone and chartreuse is getting it done on Lake Fork. Suspended at 12 to 15 feet, 24 foot of water. Get them while they're hot.
Oh, cool. Itty bitties. Little 1 inch.
Huh.
Yeah.
What size hook you using on them itty bitties? Probably a number 8 or a number 6.
Catfish, carp, crappie, and shellcracker. Oh, wow. They
Oh
will
wow.
most likely have to restock the lake when it is safe to do so. Wow.
What did he say? Lake Arrowhead? No, what lake did he say?
Uh, what lake is that up there?
Wichita Falls.
Yeah, Wichita Falls. I forget the name of that lake. Some crappie tournaments in Alabama will let you bring in dead fish. It is so hard to keep them alive in this heat. I think that is fair.
Yeah.
Man, it's not hard to keep fish alive. You do have to do some work, but it's not hard. That's one thing I've never had happen is if I'm in a tournament, have fish die. And I got a small live well.
I kept them
And I
alive a
don't,
long time
yeah,
with no
it,
live
it,
well.
that's
No.
right. In that cooler, use
Mm-hmm.
that cooler. But you mean you do have to take a break from fishing
Yeah.
and tend to them. But it's not
Yeah.
hard.
It's crazy, you know. I put crappie on ice. I get home, they're nice and hard, stiff, dead. I'll pull it. If I have a catfish in it, that thing can still be alive.
Still alive. Yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's unreal, isn't it? On
That's
ice,
right.
6 hours and still alive.
Yep.
Tough.
Yep.
Tough.
Yeah. If I get the tournament started down here, yes, the fish gonna have to be alive. How do you keep the bugs away? It hadn't been bad. They just really hadn't been bad.
Yeah.
And then of course I don't have light. My boat's not lit up, and only time I have a light on other than my unit is if I'm dealing with the fish or changing baits or doing something. I have a headlight on, and that's all I go with.
Yeah, they said this year, since the heat's been so hot,
Yeah.
Mosquitoes can't handle that heat, so
Right.
a lot of them are dead.
Yep.
Like I go outside, I don't even see that many mosquitoes this year.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's hot.
Every
Yeah,
now and then I'll
yeah.
run into some outside. Murdoch, what's up, man?
Hey, Murdoch.
John said I used to night fish all the time for crappie, but since I'm learning my live scope, I'm catching limits during the daytime. That's
That's
what's up.
good. Good job, John.
Yeah.
John's out of Mississippi.
Okay.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Greg say we have submerged lights around some of the docks and some of our lakes here in Alabama, and spoons work real good around those. Wow.
Okay.
Sweet. We don't have that many. We got some lights here, but man, you have to travel so far
Yeah.
uh, to get to from where I lunch at. It's mostly woods up that way.
Mhm.
Wayne says I've only caught crappie at night using underwater lights before I had live scope. Have caught catfish at night with live scope. Oh wow, that's what's up. Crappie day, fish on. Rick says Stephanie, we used a couple thermocell lanterns. There you go.
Yep. They're
Them
pretty good.
thermocells
Yep.
work. Yeah, they
Yep.
work really well. JR says this morning before 6 a.m. the fish were not yet on the brush piles. Caught one swimming, thought it was a white bass. Now see, this is what I've been noticing out there. Back when I put, this was last year when I was going. I went several nights, and I had almost picked up on a pattern. But then I did two. I scheduled two trips. I canceled one, and I went out with one, and they just moved. I don't know where they went. But I was tracking these fish from at night. They would be in the river channel, just suspended, chasing bait. And then at before the sun starts coming up, you can see them. They're not feeding in.
Right.
They're heading to brush piles. And a lot of people think that they're chasing bait and then they see a brush pile right here and they stop. These fish were traveling a good ways to go to a certain brush pile. So they know. I don't know if they remember it. I don't know if it's a smell. It's
Right.
something that was driving those fish to go back to good distances. I'm following them.
Right.
And I'm talking about 200 yards or better before they would park on a brush pile, when the sun was coming up. Duntarius, man, what's going on?
What's happening, man?
But open water and I have not found a good concentration of them yet. I've looked in the bays. My thought on my most recent trip was, man, they got to be shallow. Went shallow. Nope, no dice. There wasn't even any bait shallow. I seen a bunch of catfish shallow, but
Hmm.
no bait, no crappie. So pulled out of there and went and checked a bunch of brush piles, and yeah, now these brush piles are dead. I mean, I sort of had doubt on the brush piles anyway, but you got to have an open mind when you trying to figure these fish out. So I had to try it. But here on Lake Houston, nighttime fishing, my best success is open water fishing. Now I'm talking about put that troll motor, crank it up and run, while run it a little bit, pan, run it a little bit, pan, and eventually you'll see a big old bright spot sitting over there near bait, school of bait, and you get over there, and it's a nice crappie.
Hmm.
And 9 times out of 10, if they're gonna bite a jig, they're gonna be standing up like this.
Yep.
They usually you see them, they look like a round ball while they on live scope from a distance. But now these fish, before you even get to them, they're like this. Sometimes you can see them flutter. You see them fluttering like this, just trying to. I guess they're using the light that's in the sky. And that's another thing too that I was telling Steve about Lake Houston. It's usually never pitch black out there. With it being so close to the city of Houston, especially on cloudy nights, man, that lake is lit up like it's
Hmm.
daytime. It's crazy. But I really do enjoy the peace and quiet out there. You don't have to worry with the boats ripping and running. Uh, it's not. You get to hear the different animals in the woods.
Hmm.
Uh, Dark Horse hollering at your LBG.
Yeah, what's
You
going on,
probably in
Dark
the
Horse? Jump in the chat. Yeah, I'm back and
okay.
forth with him.
Devon said, "Well, that new boat there, you probably didn't holler at them already." Super Dave dropping the link still. Thank
Yep,
you, sir.
Super Dave.
appreciate it.
They say I bought some LED lights to rig up for night fishing, but it's hard to get away from scoping structure.
Yeah,
Man, Slick has been one of the guys that's been saying, man, do some videos without Livescope. Do some videos without Livescope. But the addiction of live scoping,
yeah,
it just seeing the fish,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
it's an addiction worse than catching the fish.
Oh yeah,
you
Big
can't
time,
leave without it. Can't go home
without a
without it.
doubt. Yep,
it's just fun.
it is a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
and you can use it for years and years, and every time it's different.
It's
Yeah.
different. That's right.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, exactly right.
like sometimes I have a lay down. Just getting that jig below that lay down where they are.
Exactly.
It's a
Yep.
task sometimes. Yeah,
It is. It is.
JBL say the bike's slow in Toledo Bend.
and just to see that fish's reaction, that's like priceless.
Price. Yeah.
Yeah.
T Will say somebody's watching Family Feud.
Oh yeah, my son is in his room.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Then Terry say I've caught a limit of crappie and white bass at night under green lights
Steve
under the
Harvey's
bridge.
everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He crappie fishes too.
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah, let me close this door.
Yeah. I used to catch my white perch under just a regular Coleman lamp. I had two Coleman lamps. I put one in the front of the boat, one in the back of the boat. And I
Uh-huh.
had one up higher than the other, the light, so you draw your bait fish closer to the boat. Because the
Mhm.
white perch, they gonna be outside in the dark areas.
Right.
They dart
Right.
in, dart out. They dart in and dart out. So I ain't never used green lights and nothing like that. Just a regular Coleman lamp.
Yeah. Before live scope, I just thought the fish they chase down bait, but that's not what happened with crappie. Crappie are like cats. They are high. I mean, they are very big. In being an ambush predator.
Mm-hmm.
So when they get on a brush pile, they're gonna have that advantage, and they watching the area. And if they're in a feeding mode, when that bait get to that area, bam, they dart out and hit it.
Yeah.
That's right.
They are a big time ambush predator.
Yeah, they don't just chase.
Now, D Saw says anybody been bank fishing?
No.
Uh,
I haven't. I haven't. Thank you, Super Dave. That's the Facebook group that we got started over there, and it's growing. It is growing. A lot of people starting. Man, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but the people are starting to post, and that's what we put it together for. It's not just to come and see what I'm doing or LBG's doing or Steve is
Yeah.
doing. You could actually post your report and your pictures on this
Yep.
page. And
right.
Greg said we have some big stripers around the lights at night in early spring.
Hmm.
It is so much cooler at night and no jet skis or wake boats after dark, without a doubt.
Man, that's a big difference. No
Oh,
jet
Yes,
yeah.
skis or
sir.
wake.
Yes, sir. Did you answer that?
Shoot. Oh yeah. It's been the low 60s. I mean low 50s like during the nighttime and then low 70s during the daytime.
Man,
I pretty much wore a jacket the whole while I was up there.
dang.
A jacket. Yeah, but it was nice though. It was nice.
Wow.
It was nice.
Rick said that the surface water temp has hit 100 degrees.
Man.
Ooh,
That is hot.
Lordy.
Yeah, the hottest I've seen down here is 93. You must be fishing a super shallow lake over there.
Man.
You say you still been catching them though. I mean, they can't leave. It
Yeah.
ain't like they can get on an airplane.
Yeah.
They got
They
they got
they
to
either
eat.
gonna they either gonna live and eat or die.
I ain't seen none
All
floating.
Yeah, all fishing's tough. High water and storms. Pretty big storm moved through southern Illinois Sunday, but we got 7 hours in beforehand. Did a lot of damage, but luckily no one hurt. Wow,
Yeah.
That's
man,
good.
that's what's up. Watch those bats swarming your head when night fishing. And Stephanie said their water temp was 85 to 87.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
Ain't
that's
bad.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wichita, Lake Wichita.
Okay.
I wanted to say that a while ago, but I just didn't
Yeah.
remember. The verse you love say like catfish.
Oh yeah. That's a good nighttime fishing.
Yeah.
Super Dave says, talking to Jigsaw, have you tried limits tackle tadpoles? Small like itty bitty, but much more durable.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I sell a 1 inch too.
Yep,
1 inch shad.
1 inch. Yep, stinger.
Yeah.
One inch stinger tail.
Number 6 sickle. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no minnows at all. I agree with
Yeah.
you.
Well, they ain't.
Mosquitoes have been too bad here.
Haven't been too
Yeah,
bad.
y'all still
Yeah.
got a lot of water around over there. DJ Cool, what's going on, my man?
Well, DJ Cool.
Hey DJ Cool.
Says everybody hit that thumbs up. They work good. Yep, I agree, Super Dave.
Yep.
Oh
And
yeah.
and you don't have to change them like you're using minnows.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Vernon, how you doing today? Mosquitoes need moisture, and it's been too hot for them to survive.
Yep. Exactly.
Super Dave, I have not, but will now. Small baits are ruling up
Yeah.
here right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, without a doubt, Super Dave.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Man, the heat this year is different.
Oh yeah.
I think you're just getting old, buddy.
Yep.
No, but it's been hot, man. It really has been hot.
Yeah.
There's catfish and crappie.
Doing good, man.
Going on.
Yes, sir. Okay, there you answered them right there. I see now.
Yeah.
You should have brought some of that back.
Man, when I got off that plane, hit Houston, hit Dallas, I was like, oh my goodness. It was warm.
Yeah, Mark, but that's the problem, man. That you get up close to them houses, man. It's shallow, dude. It is
Yeah.
shallow.
Really got no deep
No deep docks.
docks out there. Yeah, they're not really deep. Yeah, a few of them, but not many.
Yeah. George Baker's in the house to say,
Well,
good
Hey,
evening,
George.
fishermen. Hit the thumbs up, please.
where them chicken pen at, George?
And Terry say been casting to small pods of crappie 20 to 35 feet away lately. They're on the move a lot. It's been successful in the daytime. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
I like doing that.
I don't, I don't find a good group of them in a spot. They just stack,
Yeah.
sitting there.
Huh.
I think she was with a Livescope. I think it's called
Yeah,
Livescope.
Noble Bay says he just bought. Well, that's a new name, I think.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen.
The addiction is real, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's Wayne.
Hey, Wayne.
Say he
Wow.
got
Yep.
the hand ties.
Yep. Appreciate it.
The slick say old school crappie SK crappie kitchen adventures.
Mhm.
Now I did take my little dinghy out there when I was down with my kidney stone. I took it out. I hadn't put my live scope on it, but it got live scope now. And it's still fun. I mean, I say it all the time. You do not have to have live scope to catch crappie. You do not have to have it. But if you can afford it and get it. And I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna really like just seeing the reaction of those fish, and
Right.
just seeing how many fish turn away if you're using the wrong bait is what intrigues me. And it helps you to learn. Um, I've always been one to get my jig in and under structure, and Livescope shows me on Lake Houston. That's where those fish prefer to be. And I tell you now, I lose way less jigs now. Even with using a split shot, using a split shot and you dropping your bait inside of some structure, it can be tough to get it out of there. Uh, but when you can see where you're dropping it, it's a big difference. Rusty from Arkansas.
Hey, Rusty.
Going on, Russ.
Devon said, been years ago, but Bass Pro Shops had crappie in their tank along with bass, catfish, and white bass. You didn't see the crappie because they were in a corner hiding from the other species. But those crappie that I've seen in them Bass Pro tanks, they wasn't hiding, but they just doing what they do.
Yeah.
They'll hide from the light. But those fish were so big, they wouldn't worry about them bass eating them or catfish eating them. A1 Fishing Family, man, where have you been? So you've been catching more bass from the bank than anything.
Okay.
Well, there's your bass report, D-Sauce. Soon I will do a video on all the giveaways I won. I want to catch a fish with the jigs I won. It just been too hot for me. Soon I hope to catch a fish with one of the plastics I won. There you go.
Cool. Yep.
Zach Mac Fishing. Still in the 80s and 70s at night in Texas. Huh? What part of Texas are you at?
Must be in the hill country.
Man, you must be way north to have some 70 degrees. I hadn't seen temperatures in the 70s, man. It's been a while.
Been a minute.
Yep.
Like,
I was looking the other day, man. It may have been last week. 9 o'clock at night, and the temperature was 99 degrees.
Yep.
Oh,
I think we hit a record. The low temperature was like 85 degrees.
Oh, really?
Crazy.
Rick say fish Clinton Lake. It is my home lake here in Illinois. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, Rick say he's seen 94.5 surface temp on Lake Nacogdoches this weekend. It's been hot, man.
Yeah.
Rain is coming on my birthday in September. Never fails. Also cooler temperatures.
Okay, the low tonight 79.
Oh, really?
Yep, here. Tomorrow 108, low 79.
Wow.
Friday 108, Saturday 106, Sunday 107, Monday 106, Tuesday 104, Wednesday 106, 105, 103, 103, 102, 102, 102, 101. That's the next 10 days.
Wow.
Any rain with it?
Nope. They were getting some rain today in West Texas, I think. I seen some thunderstorms.
I thought I was going to get some. It passed a little north of Dallas.
Yeah, we didn't get nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to leave the minnows alone there, D-Sauce. Put some jigs down there. Rusty say, I've been catching on plastics only in 15 foot. There you go.
Cool.
George say, been catching a few Flag Lake at Barksdale.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
On Chicopee.
Yeah.
Cool.
Over there in Shreveport.
You can cast and retrieve, or also put it under a cart and just twitch it along.
Yeah.
The good thing would be find some structure. Lay down a tree or something that's falling in the water. and just try to work your jig through that. Lake of the Ozarks and docks shoot 10 to 15-foot
Okay.
docks.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, man. I'm gonna have to make a trip up
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Here's Elton.
So,
Hey,
bro.
Elton.
Oh, he say he's headed to work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, take care, man. Be safe.
that's right. Bring
Get
my
that,
package.
get that money. Oh, is
Yeah.
that Elton that worked with you?
Yeah, well now he works for UPS. I used to work with him.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
You work for BNSF?
Union Pacific.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think BNSF's up here, DFW.
Well, they down here too.
Okay, okay, okay.
They down here too. Mhm.
Yep, yep. Big time saver. I agree, Jr.
Yeah, yeah,
You say
Yeah, they
Livescope
do.
keeps you from spending too much time on an inactive pile
yeah, yeah.
or
Mhm.
looking at inactive fish. JBL says fishing several piles, 14 to 30 foot, fish react to the bait, but just don't want to commit.
Hmm.
Change
There you
colors, change sizes,
Yeah,
change action, add scent,
yeah,
go.
and scent can make a
Yeah,
difference too.
yeah,
So, and
I'm gonna
and
tell
like
you.
Bluegill just said, sometimes
Yeah.
if I'm in 8 to 10 foot of water and on fish that are not active, go a little deeper.
yeah,
In his case, he deep, so he might need to
Yeah,
go shallow.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I'm not for sure what lake you're fishing, but 30 foot, man, that's pretty deep.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I caught some fish, not too long ago, 8 foot of water,
yeah.
Yeah,
8 to 9 foot.
without a doubt, Dace. I'm glad you brought that up. He says he's had some close calls at night on the lake at night. I hit a flock of duck, no birds in the air, no birds in the boat, but lots of feathers.
Man,
I'll tell you this:
You got
we just had a night boating accident that took the life of a 17-year-old. Man,
I heard about
it's so important. I don't care whether you think you can swim, dude. You slip, trip, fall, anything could happen, and you bump your head and out of the boat. I don't care about you being able to swim while you're conscious, but if you're not conscious, you can't swim.
yep,
Or if another
yeah.
boat, just say somebody lose control of their boat and hit you and throw you in the water,
yep,
and you break an arm, break a leg, something, anything. It is so important to have. And every time I hear somebody, especially on my home lake, hear somebody that dies from drowning on the lake, it kills me because man, it's so simple to put a
I think
life
they was
vest
all
on.
they was all kids too, wasn't they? They
Now I
young
think
kids
it's
like,
2 adults and that teenager
oh, okay.
in a 12-foot john boat.
Hmm.
3 people.
Too many. Too many. I done three of mine. That's daytime, but
yeah,
pushing that's a lot of people in the aluminum boat.
Yeah,
A lot.
I don't even think it's cold in the panhandle. I've had luck bank fishing under bridges and even a few walleye. Oh man, you got to be from up north.
Yeah,
I'd love to have some walleye down here.
man.
A1 Fishing Family said I go out fishing at 7 and be back home at 10 because the temp starting to rise to 100 mark. So I make sure I'm in the house. There you go. Rick say he just looked 99 degrees right now at 950. Heat index 106.
man.
Yep.
That's him.
I'll tell you this though. I will say this. If you can find a bank with the right depth where the trees hang over and get in some shade, it makes a world of difference being in the shade versus in direct sunlight. Or you can even getting one of those big umbrellas, a big old patio umbrella, and I bought one of those little mounts that they got off of Amazon and mounted it to that big cooler I got in front of my boat, man. It works out really good. It's a game changer, big time. It allows me to stay out there comfortably a little bit and not get all burned up.
Yeah.
You know, I thought about this too. Diversity said they got portable AC units that come with solar generator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I seen that cooler. They got a little cooler but you know, I'm not for sure if it would help on a boat. But
Right.
Wayne said, "You guys keep me from being bored in the middle of the week." Meps is desperately wanting to buy squirrel tails for their lures. Wow. Fishing 14 says a lot of misconception. Crappie go deep in winter and summer, and actually big crappie be shallow in both seasons.
Yep.
Caught in 6 to 8
Yeah.
foot of water
Yep.
in both winter and summer. I agree.
Yep. It's true.
Right. Same spots.
Yep.
Check this out. JR said the only place I've seen 70s and 80s in Houston is in the AC.
That's right. Beaver Lake.
Arkansas River. Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Walleye. Yep.
Beaver Lake.
Yeah.
We got awesome walleye.
Yeah, they got them over there, and I caught my first walleye. Hamilton, Lake Hamilton.
Yeah, that's super
Over
cool.
there in Hot Springs.
Yeah, did you keep it?
Yeah, ate filleted it that night, fried it up.
Pretty good.
Man, but yeah.
That's awesome. I've never had one.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I thought it was on a boat dock, about 20 foot down.
Uh-huh.
Put it down there, put the jig down there. Wham.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, this ain't a crappie.
Now that's he shouldn't be out there. Well, I think you can have lights on a kayak now. It's just the jet ski that can't be out there after dark.
Okay.
So you can go out at night on a kayak, but it has to have it has to be lit up. Middle of the lake, they didn't have any lights on. You know, me and Bluegill. One night, remember that night we was coming through the bayou, and them kids was on that kayak with no lights.
Man. No lights, no lights.
I mean, none at all. And I'm, you know, at nighttime, my vision's not that great. You know,
Ain't nobody vision great out there on that lake. Only thing I be looking at, if I ain't got to run my lights, I look at the bank. You can see the tree line.
Yeah.
You can run it.
Yeah. Yeah, folks walk the streets at night in the middle of the road like they own it.
Yep, crazy.
Toledo being 30 foot deep, fish will spend in 15 to 20 in timber above the thermocline, and we do have Livescope, jigs, and shiners.
Cool.
There you go. Okay. Fishing 14 says, sorry, SK, but walleye taste even better than crappie. I mean, that's why I want to try it. I mean, I hear people saying it, but I've just never experienced it.
I think there's a lake in Texas has them. It's a real deep lake.
Really?
Like 60 foot down.
Wow.
It's real clear. I think it's around Austin somewhere.
Oh, okay. Michael Lawrence, Greensboro, North Carolina.
So, Mike.
Okay, so that's what Steve was saying a while ago. It thumped the jig pretty good.
Yeah. Just
that's
fought
cool.
a little more.
Yeah, JR, I agree. I mean, there ain't no way I'd be out there at nighttime and not have my, especially in a kayak.
Yeah.
Should have all around light. Most have a way to mount on the back seat, without a doubt. Yeah, I've heard that too. Walleye wings.
Yeah.
Come to Southern Illinois at JR. It's 74 and raining. High of 82 today. All that's done here is rain. Highs are usually in the mid 90s. Strange weather this year. Rick says a couple of battery operated fans can make a difference. I run a couple of Milwaukee 18 volts occasionally. Get under the Bimini top in the shade. Let the breeze blow. Yeah. What I do a lot too is you know, I'll fish an hour or so, and I'll just crank up and run to a different area of the lake, you know, cool off. And I've had some people that especially clients on the boats. Man, how do you stand that long sleeve shirt on? And you know, they got clothing now that protects your skin,
Right, right.
and protects the rays. And I can't stand it. In a short sleeve shirt or oh, excuse me, or short pants. I got to cover up.
What I have on the other day? Was it
I seen you.
yesterday? I had a hoodie on.
Yep.
Huh.
Cool. I was cool too. I ain't have no shirt on underneath it,
Yeah.
but it was cool. I had that blocking that sun off the back of my
Uh
neck.
Yeah,
huh.
yeah, yeah.
I was all
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Murdoch says heat index here lately has been 110, 117. No relief in sight. Going to
Yeah.
try some night fishing myself. There you go, Murdoch.
Heard that.
Yeah, I got some time next week. I'm gonna get a day or two out there, and I gotta get them
I
figured
gonna
out.
I was gonna tell you to do it tomorrow night, but mine in the shop. I had to take it to the shop today.
Oh, okay. Oh, they kept it.
Yeah.
How long they say?
Mhm. He said call me.
Okay, that ain't good.
Man, what you talking about? I gave the other boat away.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Come up
Wayne
here.
says.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, might have to.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take them that long though to fix it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
What was the engine or?
No, the handle in the front
Oh.
where you winch it up, back
Oh,
off.
okay, yeah. That U boat, whatever you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rick, I tell you what, man, that wind this week has been tough down here. I'm talking about super tough. Super Dave says, I don't think the green and red is required for kayaks unless motorized. Okay.
Oh, well, all right.
Well, everybody putting them trolling motors on there now, so
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
about everybody you see them out of Houston got them trolling motors on
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think they do, Devon. He asked if they sell walleye in markets, but I don't think that's a game fish. But the thing is,
there.
if you buy fish out of a store, man, you're not getting a true flavor of that fish.
I
There
think
ain't no
walleye is.
telling. Go ahead.
I think it is commercial fish walleye.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. Without a doubt, Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh, she says that it's never she's never seen in stores.
I don't think I've seen it either. I think it's considered a game fish, maybe.
Okay.
Might be then.
Yeah.
Fame says there's a cooling jacket that motorcycle riders use to keep your body temp down when it's hot. I don't own one because I only ride in the morning hours. By the time it gets hot, I'm back home.
Yeah.
Hmm.
JR says let them have cancer cut off once and they will be wearing long sleeves. UV protection. I know from having cancer cut off, not fun.
Yeah. No.
All right.
Yeah, it got to be a game fish if they
Yeah, I
don't
think it
sell
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
it.
Hmm.
They sell walleye at Culver's restaurant. Okay,
Oh.
they sell it at restaurants then. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm thinking after midnight would probably be best. Let the fish start roaming.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I went out the other night. It was midnight before I left my house. I only,
Wow.
fished a two and a half, 3 hours. And still within that time, I know I didn't keep any fish. I'll just catch them, letting them go. But I took pictures of, I know, 12, 13 fish. But I caught several other fish that were good keepers that I just didn't. I was close to another fish, and when I'm when I got another fish in vision, hey, it's getting my jig back wet.
Yeah.
So I didn't take pictures of the whole 25 that I caught, but I know I had a good limit that I caught out there.
Cool.
Rick said I watch the weather on my phone every day to check the wind. If it's over 15 miles per hour, I stay home.
don't blame you.
Yeah, any outdoor, well, most outdoorsmen that you're gonna check that weather,
Yeah.
even though it's half right sometimes, but you still get an idea of whether to go or not. Oh, Murdoch says definitely a game fish. Okay,
Okay.
Black Smoke Matters. What's going on, my man? Super Dave. I wish I could find some walleye in a restaurant. Would love to try it. Never even caught walleye before. Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
had any.
Me neither. Not at all.
Tim say LBG say boat giveaway.
It's already done. It's gone.
Wayne says I cover myself completely also when I'm cutting my lawn. Yep, without a
Yeah,
doubt.
have to.
So, but that's what I want to talk about tonight. I know I mentioned this in that one video that I did on night fishing. Talked about that how those fish, most time you see them, they either look like a round circle if they're stationary. But at nighttime, I'm telling you, if you see a fish that's especially if you see them flutter a little bit, and they stay standing up when they swim. If they're looking up at something, you see them flutter. You see them flutter, and
Mm.
it's super cool, man. I go out there and look at that live scope day in and day out, man. It's amazing seeing
Oh,
what those fish do.
yeah.
But and usually if you find them stand up like that, and you're using the right jig, I've been using sometimes that hot white works at night, other times black magic, and sometimes I get away with a 2.4 stinger,
Yeah.
other times I'm down with an inch and a half split tail. Just depend, but as like I say, when you have live scope, and I think it'd be super hard to catch crappie at nighttime on Lake Houston without live scope.
Well,
Man, you could probably go out there with minnows and do it, but if you're gonna jig fish, I think you pretty much have to have live scope to make that happen. That's just my opinion of it, and
right.
it's like I say, I try to keep an open mind and let the fish, tell me if I go to an area not seeing any fish. If I troll 100 yards not seeing no fish, I know that that's not the area. Yep, Murdoch, I'm with you. Says, but walleye's been on his bucket list for a long time, never caught one. Thank you, Super Dave, dropping the links. This is to get in contact with Steve,
Yep.
Facebook. And that's my contact if you'd like to book a trip. Thank you, Super Dave. Jesse had walleye several years ago, was good, on par with crappie. Restaurant in Little Rock served it. Okay.
Okay.
Torque says he's been doing extremely well, fishing a lot shallower than most guys would ever think to fish this time of year. It blows my mind how shallow I've been catching quality fish. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's you got to listen to those fish. If you
Yeah.
just bypass you know that shallow water, I'm telling you, you're overlooking a lot of fish.
All right.
Says he had a melanoma on his forearm and took chemo for 14 months.
Wow.
I'm cancer free. Uh-oh. Cancer free for 5 years, but you won't see me out without being protected. Even with gloves, even with the buff.
Yeah.
I try to cover up.
Yeah. Got to.
Walleye make crappie taste like muddy bullheads. Just looking, but it's top notch. Just joking, but it's top notch. Oh yeah, see it. I trust me. I've talked to
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple of guys that's dealt with that skin cancer, man, and it's no fun. There's slab B late, but here forgot it was Wednesday.
Hmm.
That's all good, brother. Fishing 14 says we hit walleye time to time while fishing for crappie in Missouri.
Can't go wrong with
Super Dave says shame, shame, shame.
that.
Yep. I'm gonna do my best to make a night trip soon. Hopefully can contribute a little more next time. I'd
Cool.
appreciate it, Murdoch. You
Yeah.
know, I'm trying to figure them out, and it's like I say, I try to share real information that help people out. And but you know, when you go out, you know, the brush pile thing didn't work here at night. I mean, and I knew that before I had live scope, because I'd go out there and fish, you know, 50, 60 brush piles in one night and never get bit, never get. I was like, man, these fish are not. And
Hmm.
then I was thinking that maybe they go up super shallow. So I took a jig and cork and was pitching the banks, you know, lighted cork. I just never got bit at night before live scope. And since I've gotten live scope, I see that they're over deep water, but they're you know, anywhere from 5 to 10 foot down.
Mm-hmm.
And the thermocline gets really bad at nighttime, so be prepared to turn your units way down. I will tell you that also. Wayne says you cannot replace a fresh caught walleye in a restaurant. I've had so many fresh fried walleye right off the lake many times. I don't know how to answer you. Okay. But I already know that if you buy fish or get it at a restaurant, that fish has probably been dead a year,
Yeah.
if not longer.
He said a year. That's a long time.
Rick said he got his aqua view out the other day, and
Mm.
and I could
Oh,
see the
cool.
actual crappies. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's old school right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, Super Dave. There you go. Slap B says he's been out of whack last couple days. Maybe all the lightning we've had. I hadn't looked up that far. I didn't even know y'all were getting rain like that up there.
Hmm.
Where
Suck
you
at
at?
night. I don't I get it wrong every time. Southern Illinois, I think. No.
Up there. Okay.
No, where's Alabama? Slap
Alabama?
B from Alabama, yeah. Richard Jean and what's his name?
Oh, shoot.
I'm not going to structure. Going to structure. I'm going sniping, open water. Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I found most of them at. Mark says docks north of Lake Houston Marina, same side, and shore shadow docks are prime. Huh?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I know that that dock right next to Lake Houston Marina, they got that bright light that's on that dock right there. You catch all white bass you want off that light. I've never
Hmm.
caught a crappie from there. Never caught a crappie from there. Devon says my dad has sheephead at Drago's and what's that, LBG? Materia,
Louisiana.
Nah, I forgot. You
mate,
said I finna say it. I can't even pronounce it myself now.
in Louisiana. I will just do that. And he
Louisiana.
fell in
Yeah.
love. Hey, that sheephead, hey,
Really?
I'm gonna tell you. You ever had sheephead, LBG?
I never
Never?
had it. No, I never had it either.
Wow.
You
I
just
never
fillet
chased.
it.
Everybody say they good, but I never chased them.
You just fillet it.
Mm-hmm.
You fry it or bake it or
It don't matter. It's just like
okay.
crappie. I don't care how you cook it, it's good.
Okay.
Hmm. I never had. Never caught one actually.
Yeah.
Never caught one.
Fred say he's caught them and have eaten them also. I prefer crappie. And there's a bunch of people that this conversation has come up so many times but there are other people that taste palate think that the
Right.
crappie are better, and then some think that the walleye is a lot better.
Right.
I prefer
About to get.
crappie for both catching and eating. There you go.
We're gonna get us a guided trip and go up north.
Yep.
Wild out trip. Catch something, knock them in the head.
Wallace, hey SK, did you get my ad? I haven't received my lures yet. Wallace. Uh, did you send me an email? When did you win the lures? When did you win the baits? Were you on the list for today? Let me look real quick. No, we're gonna have to talk about that. You're not even on my list. Yeah, hit me up. Send me an email. Fahim just he says it's been dead a
Yeah.
year. Mark said I went last night. Bait fish was so thick I couldn't see quarter ounce lead on scope below the
Oh
bait.
man.
Mm, a lot of bait.
Yeah. Alabama, yep.
Yeah.
Tropical weather here. Humid and storms. It's storm 5 days in a row.
Mm.
Super Dave say he's never had sheephead. It's a saltwater fish.
Yeah.
And pretty plentiful down here, in our area
Yeah.
along the coast. Yep, I agree with Devon. It's really good eating. A mataro, a matar, matari, matari.
Okay.
That's how you pronounce that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Murdoch. Sheephead is a number one. I like them. Yeah, I like them a lot too. North Alabama. There you go. 40 miles north
Okay.
of B Dam, or Birmingham, roughly. I've heard Sauger is better than both crappie and
Okay.
walleye.
Hmm.
I've heard that. I've heard that too.
Yeah.
You rarely hear people talk about the Sauger though.
Yeah.
Yep. Yellow perch also. Yep.
Yeah.
Slab said yellow perch is great.
Yeah.
We don't have them, but few lakes around.
It's not a
Here with
limit
the,
on them, boy.
I don't think they. I don't think they have
They
a
like
limit.
brim. I think they
Right.
like brim. I think.
No, well, I'll tell you this. I did see. I read a report the other day where a guy took 4 people out. They had 100 fish on the table, and he said that each person got their limit. So there may be a limit on them.
Okay. Okay.
Wayne said I passed his comment. What comment? All right, Sid, I'm with you. Meadery.
Mary.
6 did better than me. There's another yellow perch.
Yep.
Yellow
Yeah.
perch is great tasting.
I hate all
Sid say I hate autocorrect.
Yeah.
the
Sardines.
Sardines in hot sauce is good on a cracker when you're
Mhm.
hungry on the lake, without a doubt. I
Yeah.
hadn't had it in a while, but I've ate it before.
Some boudin on a cracker. Oh man.
That too.
Oh yeah.
I've been killing the boudin last week. I've been eating it a lot.
Oh,
I need to go get my buddy's like, you need to go get some real stuff in Louisiana.
Hey, they got some down at the end.
hey,
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Bottom.
one thing. One thing that I had 2 days this week was I blackened some crappie and
Mm.
crumbled it all up and made tuna fish out of it.
Okay.
And I ate it with the low salt Ritz crackers.
Okay.
It's pretty good
That's
too.
pretty cool.
Yep.
Huh.
Sardines and hot sauce is good on a cracker when you're hungry on the lake.
Yep.
Have y'all tried planer boards? Nah, I'm not into.
No.
Once you
No.
get good with Livescope, man, Livescope
Yeah.
is the deal. I'm gonna drop it down there and bump them on the head and make them stand on their tail and come get it.
Yeah.
You got to do that. Well, you really can't do it on lake. You can, but you really don't have enough room to
Yeah,
do
it's too
both.
much structure.
Right.
That too.
Ain't ripping and running.
Yep. Yeah, you can barely get away with long lining. That's just straight
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
the back of the boat. Now, if you put a
Yeah.
spread out to the side, like they use those planer boards, man,
Right.
you lose planer boards left and right. Metairie. Metairie. I'm probably still saying it wrong. Wayne said, "I'll forget about it before you get before you get to New Orleans."
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I done heard of it. I just didn't pronounce it.
Look
Gotcha.
here, he say he still ain't got it. Meadery,
Metairie,
Matery.
Metairie, I think.
He say he still ain't got it.
What
I would tell
parish
you,
is it in?
there's some towns over there, man. It's just
Yeah,
there ain't no way that you should be able to pronounce those words like the way they're spelled.
if you grew up around there, don't take you.
Yeah.
But if you not, it's bad.
Oh wow. Fahim said the best tasting freshwater fish is sturgeon. I
Hmm.
caught an 85-pound one night using rock crab in Crockett,
Hmm.
California, by the sugarcane factory in the 80s.
Hmm.
Wow, I didn't know that they eat sturgeon.
Hmm.
Ain't they?
I see a lot of people catch them, but
Yeah.
I've never heard of people. That's pretty
They
cool.
use it. They get them for the caviar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sturgeon.
Uh, now,
It's one of
what fish they get the caviar from? I forget that. I don't think it's sturgeon.
No, I
yeah,
don't think so.
that's one of them fish. It's pretty long, ain't it? They get
Yeah,
the. I thought it was sturgeon. No.
it might be. Or Hanson say, do you guys use jigs or live bait? I strictly use jigs,
Yeah,
but
jigs.
See,
hey, it's to each their own. You know, a lot of people
Yeah.
use minnows and whatever else, but I like the challenge of using a jig. You know, making those fish bite something that's not real. You know, and to me, it's not all about the catching; it's the chase, it's the hunt. Yellow perch won't eat nothing dead either. I've only
Hmm.
caught them with minnows. That's the reason I don't catch them many anymore. Catch many. Okay. He still put it up there. Meadery.
Metairie.
Metairie.
Better,
Metairie.
better.
Oh, he said I had it. So
Yeah.
Metairie. I guess. I don't
You
know.
just you just said two different.
Exactly. I said 5 different ways.
I think it's Metairie.
Yeah, I think so too. As kids, my brother and me ate everything, even fried a gizzard shad. Believe it.
Mm,
Oh man.
mm, mm.
There,
Nah.
you know, when I was a kid, I'd go in the woods and just stay all day, go fishing and build a little fire, and you know, we cut the guts out, but you know, we wouldn't scrape the fish or nothing. Just grill the fish, and then we peel the skin off and eat
Mm.
them like that. Kill squirrels,
Oh
rabbits,
yeah.
all kind of stuff. Yeah, I grew up country, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he use homemade 1/16 ounce hair jigs for crappie and
Okay.
perch.
Cool.
There you go.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, big.
No, they said Miss Stephanie said they use plain bullets for striper fishing up there.
Okay.
Murdoch says he got it.
Mm.
Y'all got to excuse this cough. I got something going on in my throat right now. He just hit me with me talking right now. He said, "Yeah, he got it."
Mm.
See, it's the
I'm up
LBG.
north.
You should know in New Orleans. Yeah, he way up
I'm up.
north.
I'm about 5 or 6 hours from New Orleans. See,
Yeah.
where I'm from.
When the stripers are hitting on the surface, try a whopper plopper. You won't be sorry. We don't have stripers down here. We have what's those fish, Gil? The
Yeah.
hybrids.
Ballfish,
Yeah. Hybrids.
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 Yeah, we have hybrids here.
Yeah.
We don't have the stripe. I think it's too hot for them stripers down
Yeah.
here. I think it's too hot.
Oh, is
Spoonbill.
the spoonbill? Is that where they get the caviar from? That may be where they get the
Spoonbill.
caviar from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, cause you can't. Some places you can't keep them spoonbill.
No, they have to snag them.
Yeah, you got to snag them.
You can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm saying, but they ain't stopped letting you keep them.
yeah, you'd have to release them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, JLD says the green sturgeon.
Oh,
green
okay,
stir. Okay, I know.
Okay. Well, sturgeon, eggs, caviar. Okay.
okay,
Cool. Learning something
Yeah,
yep. Cover more
without a doubt.
water.
Yep.
Yep,
And get that you can get that jig in the places you can't
yep,
imagine.
yep,
Those stripe will tear lures up, will rip the hooks right out of the
yep.
bait. Wow.
Yeah, they're rough.
Yep. Bobber and jig works good.
Yep,
Miss Stephanie says she don't stripe her fish, but she'll catch them by accident.
yep.
mm.
Or Hanson says he stripe her fish in November
New
in
Jersey,
New
that's some
Jersey.
big ones over there.
Huh.
Saltwater striper.
Yeah.
Devon says, have you ever made tasso out of your wild hog meat? No, I've heard of it, but I've never did it. Now I do pulled pork. I do a lot, mostly pulled pork or smoke it, or pan sausage or sausage.
Yeah. Is the
Okay,
pan
Murdoch.
sausage, is that ground or a link?
Yeah, now ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Murdoch says sturgeon eggs is caviar. Never ate it, but that's what it is.
Gotcha.
And most of y'all know these stripers gill plates, and
Oh,
without a
yeah.
doubt,
Yep.
just like a white bass will
Yeah.
light you up.
They'll tear you up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And they know too. Them gill
Oh
plates.
yeah,
Yeah.
they know how to use them.
Yep.
Yeah, they do.
Rick says, has anyone perch fished up in Chicago from the pier?
Uh-huh.
I'm not in that area. Somebody may answer. Pontoon Jody said, I accidentally catch striper on my catfish cut bait. Wow.
Hmm.
The night bite and catfish bite are on fire.
Yeah, they
In
like
Tennessee.
shad.
Yeah. Or Hanson says he's in New Jersey.
Yeah, I used to use a 5-inch swim bait for them stripers. Big old
Wow.
bait. Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
Big
Mr.
fish.
Fahim said they get a beluga caviar from the sturgeon. I'm telling you, it is very good. You skin it like the catfish. There are no bones, just gristle. You
Hmm.
slice it about 2 inches thick slices, and then fry it.
Oh, wow.
No, did Elton say he was going to work? Okay, let me know. Let me know. I know you telling Bluegill that, but I want to be in on that too. They're gonna put you on some sheephead. There's DB. What's going on, my man?
Dollar bill.
Dollarville.
Slab say stripes are as close to a saltwater fish as you can get in freshwater. Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Murdoch says he fried crappie eggs, do the whole sack at one time. It's okay. Plus, I can say I ate 1,000 fish in one bite. I've tried it too, and I did it twice. Cooked it two different ways, and I call myself wash. You can't really wash it, but man, that got that grit, man. I just can't stand it. It is very gritty.
I got a partner back home. He eat them all the time.
Wow.
All the time.
Fame says if you know someone who can process the caviar, you can easily get $800 to $900 for it. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
Thank you, Super
Crappie
Dave. Now the
Sturgeon.
talking about the sturgeon, yeah.
I was about to say I'm going fishing in the morning.
I caught a fish yesterday that I could swear I was like, man, that fish gotta still have eggs. I mean, even swinging her in, you could feel that weight.
Yeah,
And when I fillet her, it was just all fat.
a fat.
Yeah, it was just fat in her, around her stomach.
Hmm.
They
But
get
that
ready for the
fish,
winter time.
yeah, that fish was super, super heavy, man. I was like, man, that's tournament fish all day long right there. Rick says we go to Texoma a couple times a year striper fishing. There you go.
So
Try to delete. Okay. Slappy says he's never caught a sturgeon, never ate one either. Yeah, me neither.
wow.
DB says stopping in at the truck stop, shutting it down for the tonight. Hope all is well. With
Yep.
it's all good. Hopefully it's good for you too, man. You be careful on that road,
Yep.
brother.
That's right.
Thank you for stopping in. Fishing 14 says scrambled eggs with regular eggs is good.
Hmm.
JLD says remove the fish pack and salt. Remove from fish pack and salt.
Yeah.
Huh. You ever tried it, Steve?
No.
Fish eggs?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I tried it, man. It's just it's grippy. Gritty to me. Rusty says striper or line stealing novos that many reels cleaned out. There you go. I bet you'll still fun though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whenever I run into a situation like that, even in saltwater, man, I crank that drag down. They'd have to break me off because they wasn't gonna take all my line.
Mm-mm. Not at all.
I got an itchy
Not
throat for some reason, y'all. Me drinking water did not happen.
at all.
Rick says I've been up in Chicago Navy Pier catching perch in November and get it a limit.
Oh. Mhm.
Slappy say he ain't eating them.
Nah, me neither.
Well, guys, to let y'all know, I am all caught up on the giveaways. So if you've won and have not received it, well, give it a few days. If you have
Right.
not received your jigs, hit me up and we'll figure out what's going on. I still got the list of everybody that I sent out. So,
I still got one hook 76. I'm gonna mail that tomorrow.
okay. JLD fishing, I believe sturgeon are a cold water fish. I think so too.
Yeah.
Devon say fishing Ken and his buddy at them before, and say they are horrible or ate them
Hmm.
before. They're too greedy for me. I mean, it tastes like fish, but it's just greedy. It's like chewing sand. Maybe you're not supposed to chew them. I'm not sure. Richard says, "Hello guys, just wondering, SK. I don't have Livescope yet, but was wondering how long did it take to catch a limit without Livescope compared to now? Nowadays, it's just like now. I mean, some days you go out there in 2-3 hours, you're done. Um, I've been catching limits of crappie way before Livescope.
Right.
Mhm.
And I got several videos to show that. But even with live scope, you're just not gonna go out there and automatically have a limit of crappie in your boat. You still have to work for them. You still have to entice them. You do see them, but if they're especially like right now, super hot water
Yeah.
temps, middle of the summer, you still have to entice those fish to bite. So, and using the right bait, figuring out the right bait, right areas you need to be in, and all of that. But
Yep. Yep. You right.
Yep.
I said, I mean, these fish are catchable without live scope, and you do have to. I mean, it is more work. It is definitely more work than having live scope.
That's right.
Devon, I think you're on the list too. Yeah, You're on the list of the micro hand ties. And I want to thank Jr. again. He gave me that's what I'm gonna give away tonight again. I got some more packs of jigs that I'm gonna give away, and I'm gonna do. I got some more of my favorite bait that's been popping for the past I don't know 2 months probably now. That blue shiner. I got some more coming from Steve, so I'm gonna give away some of those tonight too. It'll be a mixed pack, but you will have some blue shiner in there.
Hmm.
Uh, so let me get this thing started up. I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm not gonna do the full 2 hours tonight, guys, but we're gonna do a giveaway right now. And
Yeah, I gotta hit. You got a trip in the morning?
who?
You.
I gotta look.
I gotta go to work in the morning. I gotta be at work at 4 tomorrow in the morning.
Oh
So
man.
yeah, I was about to say I'll be up by
Yeah.
the time you get up. Yeah.
This is gonna be a long one, y'all.
Yeah.
But you know I gotta change it up every now and then. You know I gotta change it up every now and then. All right, let me get this open back up. Share screen. Giveaway tool. There you go. Night crappie fishing. And
Night
I'd
crap.
like any of you guys like Murdoch say he's gonna get out there, man. Hey, next week, let me know and let me know how it worked out for you out there.
Gotcha.
Take lemon water. I drink lemon water. Wayne says, "Can I enter?" I don't know. Can you? Livescope helps you find them easier, and you can see how they react to your baits and behavior. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am. Wayne said he had to go away for a minute. Okay.
Gotcha.
Hey, you were close. Fishing 14. All right, Murdoch. Hey, man. Hopefully you heard me. Good luck out there on your night trip, man, and let us know. Let us know how it worked out for you.
That's right.
Raheem
Gotcha.
says the sturgeon travel between Russia and California and spawn. They can live in both. Okay, that's cool. Oh, let me see here. Keep losing my spot. Okay, say they live in salt and fresh water. That's cool.
Okay.
Super Dave says, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah.
And I do thank you, Super Dave, and thank everybody that do hit the thumbs up. Squirtle said I went evening night fishing last night and didn't get a bite. I packed up and went home. It can be tough out there, you know that. But and to fish Lake Houston, you have to be prepared to really run your troll motor strongly. Uh,
That's right.
moving is the ticket. Moving is the ticket.
Yeah.
And if you
I,
ask me, it's that way for every lake. I constantly hear when Hayden bashed their heads in on those tournaments that oh man he blew by us like he was running his big motor on his troll motor. Yeah, that's the ticket to finding crappie. Um, And if you utilize the tools that you have, you'll be successful and consistently successful. All right, guys. So we're gonna do hand ties. They're gonna be a mixed bag of hand ties. Compliment to Jr. I really do appreciate him donating the jigs to the show. So we're gonna do a draw real quick, and the first one is gonna be for the hand ties. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. He's been bitten by the bug. He is down the rabbit hole. Squiddo, man, this dude here, he's been winning left. I think he won one giveaway last week, didn't he?
Yep.
I shouldn't have said nothing because he hadn't hit me up about it. He may not have watched the show. Squiddo. All right, here we go with the next one. What you say, LBG?
Squiddo won my jigs.
I don't know.
What do you say?
I can barely hear him.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Ace 225
225. Congrats.
wins the mix pack.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one. I'll do a mixed pack.
Okay. Here we go. Jay McKenzie.
Jay,
Congratulations.
hit me up and then I'll get them out to you.
And as always, oh, you want to do one?
Yeah, I ain't been here in 6 months. So.
Okay. Ace 225 say I finally won one. Congratulations, bro.
He probably on his way to work too.
Ace 225.
Mm-hmm.
You work with him?
I used to. Him and
Tim
Elton.
was a recent winner. Tim was a recent winner.
Email me, Tim.
Yeah.
So those of you that don't have, let me close this giveaway deal out so I can see. Get over here, mouse. Those of you that won the jigs from me, because we had a mix-up from last week, I think, a week before last. Those that won from me, there's my email. Those that won from Steve, there's his email. Okay, Squiddo, I got you covered. Those that won from LBG, there's his email. It's really important that you contact the person that you won from.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Congrats to all of the winners.
All right.
Yep.
Yep. I appreciate all you guys being here. LBG, man, I'm glad you made it back. People was starting to think that you didn't like us no more. We were talking about you bad over here.
I was about to move to Alaska. We
were getting ready to do the live at your house.
Yeah, we're gonna go and knock on the door.
It's good to be back. But now he said that's another ace, so I'm thinking about it. He said
okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a different ace. I live in Memphis. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
Thank you, Fishing 14.
Yeah.
Thank you, Super Dave.
Yep. Appreciate it, Super Dave.
Slick. I think Slick probably done fell asleep on us. I hadn't seen him comment in a while. But he get up super early too. So
yeah.
But thanks everybody. I think I didn't have no definite information. I mean, I told you what worked for me at nighttime here. But I'll hopefully I can encourage some other people to get out. Do wear your life jackets. Do take a headlamp. It helps tremendously. And even I'll tell you something else too, is if you do have problems with bugs, or if you're in the area with bugs, get the headlight that you can turn a red light on. They don't mess with the red light.
Okay.
Yeah, back last year I was using the red light a lot, and it didn't attract the bug. So that may be something that'll help you. Just be careful out there at night because it's
Yep.
twice as dangerous. You don't see a lot. And yeah, I don't get on top. I don't get on plane at nighttime. So, but that's what I got.
Yep. Good
Um,
show.
All I got, pretty good show, man. Pretty good
Yep.
show. Glad to be back.
Thank you, LBG. Appreciate you coming, brother.
Yes, sir. Man, if
Hey,
I
we
can
gotta
be
do a
back
night
next
trip
week, I'll
coming
be
up
back.
soon. We gotta do a
Oh
night
yeah.
trip.
Yep.
What's today? What's today? Wednesday. So
Yeah,
well, it don't matter at night with the weekend or not. So traffic gonna
Yeah.
be on the late.
yeah, yeah. All right, y'all. We gonna see you guys next week. We still haven't made the decision to start earlier, but if we do,
All
you'll see the post up.
Yeah.
And as of right now, we'll be back next week, same time, same flavor.
right.
Yep.
We
Thank
appreciate everybody that was with us tonight, and hopefully something that we talked about tonight will help you catch more and bigger crappie. And that's
Yep.
what the goal of this
Right.
show is about.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Peace.
Peace. See
Peace.
you later. All right, so
Yep.
Hey,
All right.
LBG and Steve, hang on a minute.
Okay.
All right.